Purple Heart recipient Deputy Sheriff Richard Larence responded to an armed disturbance call about a man wielding a knife.
So as soon as I pulled up and went in, started walking into the gate, I immediately challenged him, told him to put down the knife, and I recall basically his only word was no. And so in this particular case, I tased the gentleman, and it had no effect on him whatsoever. It was just one of those things where he jerked the leads out and then immediately charged after me.
The suspect repeatedly stabbed Deputy Larence in the chest with a butcher knife. Had he not been wearing his ballistic vest, he would have been killed. Having no other choice, Deputy Larence shot the suspect 5 times, killing him. One of the rounds hit Deputy Larence in his leg, narrowly missing the femoral artery.
We had no idea that there was a gunshot in my leg until after the x-rays. I actually initially thought my leg was broken, and I thought from the time that, he had hit me, because he was such a large man, that the bulk had just, as soon as he hit me, it just snapped my leg and went down. We had the first surgery there where he did cleaned out the wound and got me kind of patched up, and I was there for a couple of days pending another surgery where I went to the orthopedic surgeon at Lakeland Regional and took care of my leg. As far as now I got a rod that runs from my knee down to my ankle, and 12 screws.
Shortly after the incident, Deputy Larence's wife met him at Lake Wells Hospital.
The first sight of him was very disturbing. He was quite a mess, even though he had been cleaned up somewhat, and it was very emotional at that point. There was even one point at the hospital in Lake Wales where they thought he passed out from the pain, and they thought he was coding, and so it was a horrible experience. But anyway, I won't go into that. The oldest daughter, she was very teary on the phone. The thought of them coming that close to losing their father I think it really hit home. I don't think they thought about the danger that he is in when he was out on the road as much until that hit him. And I don't think any of us really did.